Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with my quick post-fight analysis of Dillian Whyte versus Alexander Povetkin. Just got done running, man, so I'm just trying to catch my breath here, man. But yeah, so many fights this past weekend. A whole bunch of different networks or apps had fights going down. So, I'm just getting around to doing this one. But man, I knew that this fight was going to end in a knockout, Whyte versus Povetkin, because they both possess the power and the styles to bring knockouts. On top of that, it's the heavyweight division. So, somebody was getting knocked out because they were out there to make a statement. This was supposed to be a title eliminator, so they both were coming in there with it. And I mean, both of these guys, could possibly be juiced. So put that, leave that out, I'm just leave that out there as well. So they've both been popped before, I'm just saying. But yeah, going into this one though, like I said, I could see a knockout coming. But the fashion that it came in, seeing so many knockouts in boxing, MMA, whatever, but it was still one of those knockouts that just is like a stunner. Povetkin, he was able to come back from 2 knockdowns in the 4th round. He came back with an educated left uppercut that stiffed Dillian Whyte in the 5th round. I mean, Dillian Whyte could not get up from his shot. That's how hard and unexpected his shot was. And the thing about it is that, Povetkin, yeah, I know he's been popped before, but he's still a boxer. He's still an educated boxer. And the thing about him is that at 40 years old, you can see that his age showed in a different way. Like, his age showed in the way that, okay, it's not going my way right now, but as long as I continue to do what I do, it's going to come. I already have a plan set in motion, but there was a point where it kind of fell off, but he went right back to it, and then boom, he got it. If you go back to the first round, let's just look at the first round. Like, first round was close. Of course, it was like a battle of the jabs, both trying to get those heavy jabs going. But the thing about Povetkin was he was setting up a left hook to the body early. He was hitting that midsection of Dillian Whyte early. Every time he would step in, he would land that left hook all the way up to the 2nd round. But Whyte, he was getting his right hand going. He would step in with his right hand, and he was hitting Povetkin with some hard shots, because every time Povetkin would throw that jab, there were times when he would drop that left hand, and Dillian Whyte would be able to step in and land it. So in the same in the 3rd round, they both were trying to get that jab range going. Both landed some good jabs. It was competitive, but Povetkin, he was always adding that left hook to the mix, to the body. Every time he would land that shot to the body, I could see it was getting a little reaction out of Whyte. And, at times he was still ignoring it. So going into that 4th round, though, after Povetkin would kind of step into the pocket and land those shots, Dillian Whyte caught Povetkin with 2 double right hands. He landed one solid one, and then he landed another, which I knew they already did their damage. But whenever Whyte followed up with the left hook, Povetkin went down. He went down after that left hook, because that's how you could really see that damage those 2 right hands were doing. All it needed was just a little bit more spice, and he put it on him. Povetkin got back up though. He still looked fresh. He wasn't too groggy. And whenever he got back up and started trying to put that pressure on Whyte was back to the rope. He threw his left uppercut, and he cracked Povetkin and dropped him again. He dropped him again, but again, like I said, Povetkin, he stayed cool, calm, collected, got back up, finished the round out. As soon as the 5th round started, this is where Povetkin, he started coming in, hands higher. He came in, and he kind of feinted, like he was going to throw that left hook to the body. And as Dillian Whyte stepped forward, and then he stepped back, right up the middle, Povetkin landed that. He split the guard. He landed that left uppercut, split the guard right on the chin of Dillian Whyte, and just stiffed him. Like, as soon as it hit him, you could just see his legs stiff, and he was out. He was out before he hit the canvas. As soon as he hit the canvas, you was just like, oh yeah, he's done. He was laid out flat. And that's why I was saying, like, I could see, like, from the jump, the way Povetkin was, continuously hitting him to the body with that left hook. I was like, eventually he's gonna go up top and get the results he wants. So I have to give it to Povetkin. He was landing some educated shots in this fight. Like I said, staying cool, calm, and collected. But Dillian Whyte, he was, making it a competitive fight as well. Povetkin, he was eating some big right hands from Dillian Whyte. He was staying consistent. But the thing is, like I said, there was a plan. There was a plan in the making for Povetkin. He was constantly landing one shot. And the thing is about that in boxing, like, if you see a guy continuously landing one shot, and the other guy never learns from that mistake, he continues to take that shot, that's an advantage. Eventually that guy, he's going to mix something in that you don't see coming. White was taking that left hook to the body. He probably was like, okay, that's not that. It's not too bad. You know, I can take that left hook. It's not something I got to protect against. But eventually, Povetkin was going to mix in something, which he did. You know, he mixed in that left uppercut and was able to drop Dillian Whyte in the 5th round. So yeah, overall it was just a good performance. You know, like I said, I used to be kind of a fan of Dillian Whyte. I felt like he was a guy that deserved a title shot until he got popped, and then until he started talking all that Wilder junk and just trying to troll and, you know, go off the radar and just start going off his rocker and start talking crazy. That's kind of when I lost respect for him, you know, a little bit. But you know, that wasn't the only thing. They also said something that there was some rumors about having to check his gloves before this fight. You know, I don't know anything more about that, but that was in there. But him getting popped and Povetkin getting popped too, you know, I'm not really like big fans of these guys, but, you know, I like to see good knockouts, you know. And like I said, I don't know if anybody was juiced in this fight, but, you know, it was a good knockout. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this, guys. Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.